Hi everybody, we're just going to do a short training on how to use the system from the nursing side. To access our site, you have to go to https://htsofiowa.com, and this is what our home screen login page looks like. If this is the first time getting on this site, then it's going to ask you to log in twice. Once you put your username and password in and log in, it's going to come right back to this page and ask you to do it again. Before you put your username and password in, save this page, the second login page, as an icon to your desktop or your home screen of your phone or your tablet or whatever, because this is the secure login page, and then you only have to log in once from there on out. Excuse me. So I'm using a test company site to see the nursing side of it. So once you log in, this is what you will see, but it'll say the agency name above the schedule, and they don't have any active patients in this right now. So this schedule area will actually show any visits being done today, and you can click the arrows on the right or left and you can see last week. You can click the different days, or you can go to a weekly view, or you can go to next week, and it'll actually let you keep going week to week to week to week until infinity. Okay, so what most of you are wanting to see, of course, is the schedule, so you know kind of when your people are gonna be seen. So we're gonna go to a patient. And when there's a patient on the schedule, their names are usually in blue, and so you can just click on their name and it'll take you right to their patient record. If they're not on the schedule or you want to go this way, you go over this patient's drop down and it's going to list all your active patients. So once you pick a patient, click on retrieve, and it's going to bring up the patient record. And this is going to have all the information that was sent to us in the referral, but it's also going to have, when you go down here to the disciplines that were ordered, it's going to have the PT's phone number and who the PT is, who the assistant is, and their phone number, as well as the occupational therapy and speech therapy and whatnot. If you scroll down further, it's going to show you the entire setup schedule for this patient. Now, in our cases, I usually do the schedule completely after a patient has been evaluated, depending on the plan of care, and then it gets adjusted and changed every Thursday or Friday, just depending on what the next week looks like. But when you're out at somebody's house, you can see this in real time, or if you're just wondering, if they ask for a copy of their exercise program, the therapist put exercises under the exercise program area. So all you have to do is to print them is to click on PT, which if they had exercise in here, there would be some, and you could just click this print, and then OT, and you could print that. Down here are any comments. It's going to tell you if we put somebody on hold or hospitalized, any communication reports that any of the staff put in. You can also, if you want to read what somebody wrote, if you click on the view documents, it's going to bring this up, and so you can view all these tests, but you can also view the whole evaluation by just clicking view, and then it'll come up and you can actually read everything. You can read every note we put in, as long as it is has been finalized and I have approved it to send to the agency, then you guys will have it. If you ever need to go back to the home page or it shows you an error screen, this box in the top left that says best company ever, it actually says Home Therapy Solutions on our system. It'll take you back to either the login page or it'll get you out of that error page. You can send messages to our staff. Just go to this mail area and you can send new. Somebody might have sent something to you. But if you go to send new and add recipients, it doesn't have any in here. There's either agency or therapy, and usually all of us are listed in there. Print notes is really for the girls in the office. They're the ones doing those, so you don't have to worry about that. Sending referrals right now, if you need to send a referral, depends on what your agency does. Some agencies, the nurses going out and seeing the patients every week are the ones sending the referrals. Some of them have only certain people in the office. But this is what the referral form looks like. Everything in red has to be filled out. And it's pretty easy. There's a lot of drop downs to fill in stuff. The reasons why they need it, what they need, and then any additional information. And there is a place where you guys can upload the H&P or any other files that you think we would want to see, and you just click choose file, and it's going to take you right to the documents on your computer, so you can upload those, and then you'll send it. If anything isn't filled out that has to be filled out, it won't let you come on. It'll give you an alert what has to be filled out. If you have an issue with something, printing, sending a referral, or you notice something doesn't look right, or you just can't figure something out, if you click on this support tab and go to send a help ticket, pick a category and then write them a little note and hit submit, they will respond to you. It'll come through your mail, and there will be a 1 or a 2 or however many next to the support area under this mail tab. Now I will tell you, if let's say you're having problems with printing, don't get out of the page that you're on. Stay in there. So if I noticed a problem on Bunny Bugs patient record, let's say, and I went to support and sent a help ticket from there, it's gonna screenshot this whole page so that they can see exactly what you're seeing. Over here, if you would, this sometimes will say field nurse, probably for most field nurses or office staff or whatever you're titled as in the system. With this drop down over here, we don't send invoices through the system. Some people, and probably in the office, have the agency management rights where they can reset your password for you if you need them to. Documents for your guys', I don't know what your guys' site looks like for files. It's an abbreviation key. Patients, if you want to look up a past patient, just click inactive and then search that patient's name, and it'll pull up the past patient whoever they are. Let's see, agents, just in case, for anybody who has agency management rights, go to this agency management and click manage company, and you can change any information about the company that needs to be fixed, or you can go to the edit field nurses if you need to, or edit user, it really doesn't matter, if you need to reset somebody's password. So you're going to choose somebody. I don't know if it's going to let us do this in this one. It's not. Okay, so normally, I wonder if it'll do on the other one. Sorry, I'm not in the nursing side very often. Here we go. So you got to go to the edit users, and you're going to pick a user, whoever you need to change it for. I don't know where this advanced home care is from, but so when you need to reset their password, if they forgot their password, they got locked out, choose them as the user and then go to this change password and type in, I always use password 1 with a capital P to reset somebody's password. It's just easier that way. And then once you put that in there, click update, and that'll have reset that for them so they can get back in and reset their password. Now when somebody resets your password, when you first log on with that password they use to reset it to, it tells you have to change your password right away. So whatever password they gave you in order for you to get back in, it asks you for an old password. Those are all going to be the same. The password you use to get back into the system is also your old password that it's going to ask you for. And you as nurses, if you want to update your information at any time, go to that arrow next to your name on the top right hand corner, and it's going to allow you to change phone numbers, email addresses. You can change your password also if you want to, or your username, whatever you prefer. Okay, I think that's about it. Hopefully this helps. It's actually pretty easy to use. It really helps to be able to know who nurses are with contact numbers, because once you have a patient and you've been attached to that on the referral, it's going to show up on our patient record who the therapy agency is, or who this will say who the therapy company is, this will say who the home care agency is, who the doctor is, and this will say your name for the nurse manager. I'm a little rusty at these trainings, so I apologize. Thank you.